Hello, you're welcome to yet another edition of My Opinion on Clevenard TV. My name is Frank Alide Mundia, and like I always remind you, if you're joining us for the first time, please remember to sign up on www.clevenard.com. Trust me, it's a whole world of entertainment, information, movies, buying and selling platform, and there's so much more. All right. Now, today, my guest is the Eze Indigo of South Africa, His Royal Majesty Anayo Lord Prince Igwilo. We are going to be discussing dudula, Operation Dudula in South Africa. So, you're welcome to My Opinion.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. When I went through your profile, and I was shocked at the different titles you had, and one of them being the king of the paramount king of Nigeria. I don't really. I was shocked, and I would like us to start this interview from there. So where did that title? Yeah, the title of the paramount king of Nigeria. I'd like you to shed light on that.
Because they give it to me when I formed Nigerian Community South Africa. I'm the founder of Nigerian Communities at the whole South Africa.
And Nikasa.
Yeah, Nikasa. Up to today, I'm the founder and the sponsor.
Is that right? So,
that is why they give it to me. As Indigo South Africa is. In fact, I started from chief to Igwe. I'm from Anambra State. Agwata, Agwata, and Orumba. I started give me the title of Igwe, Agwata, and Orumba for looking after the community, putting my effort. I become the first Igwe of in South Africa, not the whole South Africa, not the whole Igbos, local government, but nobody's Igwe then. I become Igwe. Then from Igwe, I have to descend the throne of Obi of Alteng, Obi of Obedience. From Obi of Alteng, the Alteng means like Abuja, means Abuja and Lagos. From when I become Obi of Alteng, because of the work I did again, I need to become a Zibo, South Africa. They have to crown me a Zibo, South Africa. The only thing that I don't have certain things to show you. We are like everything was happening, like because of interview. So, including Royal Father and the Royal Father of the whole Nigeria here too again.
Okay.
See, so since then I've been working because my own is that I'm not afraid of anybody. There's some people always, when they say the truth, they believe they will come and arrest them, they will put them in jail, like especially our host. You understand? But I'm not afraid of anybody. I believe it's my calling. I believe that the title is a calling, because nobody ever in this land say what I would say. Let's say against South Africa, what I do. Anybody that will say it, they will come to you. But only me can say it, including our own Nigeria, including everybody.
Is that right, sir? Is that right, sir? You say you are from Anambra State, and with those titles and to your portfolio, I realize that you spent so much years in South Africa. Okay, can you just let us hear of your experience so far in South Africa as a foreigner?
I came to South Africa in 1992. Although I take the major title show that I'm really Igbo man in Nigeria. Because he can't be taking all this title with that. That is we call it also. Also means, it's like secret cult. Secret cult also means that the people who are really strong in traditional culture, both spiritual or whatever, you may after you dance in the market, after you become also, you dance in the market of your town, and before you take that title, all of you eat in the front of shrine to make that is show you that you are really the son of Saul. At any title you give, because that's one is major thing. If I started explaining to you now, you may not even interview me again. You will run away. Because what you pass through is too much. Then when I came to South Africa, because that time, remember South Africa was having apartheid. That's when Mandela was released in prison, and there's a lot of sanction because of apartheid. So most of us, it depends the area you come from. But I come, they still giving us visa from Nigerian visa to Zimbabwe. So I come through Zimbabwe. So when I come to Zimbabwe, they give me, South Africa doesn't have an embassy anywhere. They call it South African Trade Mission. That's what they call it. They don't call it South African Embassy. They call it South African Trade Mission because white still in charge. So I went there to take my visa. Immediately you go, I mustn't lie to you. I don't know. I'm sorry to say it. That is how God create. I don't know whether God created the white and the black differently. I don't know. Because immediately you go South African Trade Mission, they will give you visa immediately. As long as you meet up their demand, that is not so much the demand from any African black is yellow card only. Go there, they give you, they say, come next tomorrow and pick up your visa. When you get there, they give you like 1 month visa. Stay 2 weeks, and the guy will need 2 weeks again. So now then we are operating South Africa and Zimbabwe. That 1992, because white people are still in charge. So after election 1994, the Minister of Home Affairs from KwaZulu Natal in South Africa, called Prince Igwilo, refused not to give anybody visa. And already we are already in the land. We have to change. We didn't want to go out, because if you go out, you are not coming back again. So we have to relax. Although they are giving white people visa, but as long as they are black African, forget it. You are not coming. That is why you see that a lot of people flee South Africa. If that mistake did not occur that time, what the problem we are having, foreign nation are having today in South Africa, will not happen. So when they give you a visa, because some people, most of us, I love, because I have to check whether South Africa is the place I will stay. I've seen like God answer that I will stay in South Africa. Other people was traveling, going away. Because what these people did, when they give you visa, you go. And after you come back, they welcome you peacefully. But immediately these people, Buteleze, Minister of Foreign Home Affairs of South Africa, closed the door of no visa to any black of Africa. That is when people decided to take asylum. The United Nations have to discuss it with the South African government. They end up giving us asylum. So even if you are 1 million enter South Africa, you go and seek for asylum. And that asylum, when you go to Europe, if you seek asylum, there's a certain amount they're giving you to look after family, look after yourself, because they are not working. But here, nobody will give you 1 kobo. You have to. That is why there's a time you may hear there is a problem between South African government and asylum people in Cape Town, because they don't get that money, and they can't be moving on up and down on the street as started.
Is that right, sir? Now, is that right? Now, the asylum given to the foreigners, would you say it has favored Nigerians over there?
Yes. Asylum, the only thing that it didn't favor us is kind of this what I'm saying about giving us money. But South Africa did it a way that asylum will favor Africa very well. I know the game of politics over what for the reason why they stopped giving that this thing. You must know that they just took over, black just took over power, 1994, and I'm just assuming they are not many, because when white people enter them, you don't know whether they're living here before or not. But black is black. So I find that is another way. Because why I say it's another way. If you go to many African countries, it's only South Africa who give their passport to black Africa. Many Nigeria, like now I'm in South Africa as a citizen. But my colleagues or my mates that we come together, they stop in Zimbabwe. Up to today, they don't have some Zimbabwean passport. They just have green card. Many other African countries where our people, I can call it Southern Africa, they don't use they use only that national green card. But South Africa give us full citizen, which I'm voting. Up to today, I'm voting. Before, corruption and other things, they started stopping it. But that time, even there's a time they are begging us to come and pick up our citizen that is ready. Even they beg us to go apply for your citizen. They started citizen, when they give you 5 years to stay as asylum. When that time can be, you haven't got, or you married, because you started from marriage or business. There's I think 2.5 million rand you deposit as a business person. Show that you're a business. If you're not a business, you need to marry, and they have to marry South Africans. So that's how we started having. So it was very easy for us. And that time we are moving freely with that asylum. We open shop. We have I have bank account when I was using asylum paper. You see, so it was very, very easy. The life was very, very easy for everybody to live that time.
Let's sell on your behalf. If your item sells on our web shop, you pay a 10% commission plus the transaction fees, and you get the rest. Register now at www.shop.clevenard.com. Start uploading your product and services. We can really sell it on your behalf so you can carry on working on the things important to you. Are you looking to sell any type of product or service and you want to avoid the hassle involved? Selling can be an arduous and time-consuming process. At Clevenard Super Shop, we will be happy to take over the workload of promoting or selling your products or services. All you need to do is to register at www.shop.clevenard.com, enter your shop or vendor information, and then start uploading your product and services. We will do the selling. Now, be ready to get more sales and awareness. Start making more money from your business with Clevenard Super Shop by partnering with us today.
Is that right, sir? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But I'd like to go to my next question. My next question, which is actually the reason for this interview today, which is Operation Dudula. Now, up to about a few weeks ago, I haven't even heard of it, the word or what Operation Dudula means. Okay, I had my first interview with somebody that made mention of that word, and we're like, what is this? So how do you define Operation Dudula, sir? What is it all about?
I mustn't lie to you. It's like, sometimes politicians, always, politics is a dirty game. It depends how that country use it. This is Operation Dudula. They call it the meaning of it in English is South Africa first. And I know there's major people that target. Not every, but they can say we are targeting so country. Because of corruption in South Africa, that corruption, where you may hear about what they are saying, state capture in South Africa, looting public funds. So things becoming very difficult to South Africans. And I mustn't lie to you, when you come to South Africa, almost shops, everything here, that's where this problem started, is owned by foreigners. Even if, let me put it in this way, even if you just take your own room and say, this room belongs to, South African government. If South African government will come up and say, this room belongs to South Africa. We want you people to be doing business there. They will never use that room for business.
For business.
Rather, they will rent it out. Any amount. They want to be landlord, collecting the money and the drinking and the eating. You see? Because I have warned them about all this. So the thing becoming that even the flea markets, they went and burned last time, I can say it's not up to 1 month or a month, and South African government build it for South Africans, where they will be selling like tomatoes, vegetable, in all this. It's a flea market. But before you know it, they started renting it out, giving it, I don't know how much they're giving it to Ghanaians, to Congolese people, Nigerians, all Tanzania, many foreigners took the whole shops. And they are paying their dues. They pay government how much they ask them to be paid. So now, what they did is that in their mind, they believe that foreigners are taking their jobs. Forgetting because of the look.
They are the one unknowingly giving their jobs to the foreigners, or are you not seeing it that way?
Huh?
I said, with what you've explained so far, it's obvious that they are the one actually giving out their jobs to the foreigners.
Yes. Because if you give somebody a shop and the person is paying you for your shop, because foreigners are more into business in South Africa. As I'm talking to you, let me use Nigeria as an example, because why we use Nigeria as an example now is that whoever, as long as you are black Africa commit crime, they will say it's a Nigeria. They will target Nigeria. So I'm a Nigeria. So let me use Nigeria now to give an example. South African Home Affairs, Nigerians are not working there. Police of South Africa, Nigerians are not working there. When I'm talking about Nigerians, I'm talking about Black Africa. They're not working there. Labor, all the entity, anything about government of South Africa, no foreigner are working in that place. It's only South Africans are working there. Then why are you targeting the people who are selling maybe second-hand clothes, some foreigner who are selling clothes and both second-hand one and the genuine one, opening shop, different shop, anything you can think of, you can get in the market. Foreigners and foreign Black of Africa are the one who are doing the business here in South Africa. Even the only thing you find one day is that maybe 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, they will come in group and rob you.
I'll actually come to that, sir, because there are some reports that the reason they are biased against the Africans is the fact that the Africans then majorly go into drug trafficking and human trafficking. How true is that, sir?
I can say it is not true. Why must I say it's not true? Is that, let me use you as an example. You can never go a country and that country are not selling that watch you are wearing. Is it possible for you to go and get this watch and give them? Because they don't know anything about watch. Are you getting my point? They always talk drug. Is their own people who are selling drugs. They just want to always cause xenophobia. This drug you see, let me tell you now, I have sit down with the South African police commissioners, all this state security in different organs, with the Nigerian embassy and Nigerian consulate in South Africa. What South Africa is doing, that any country that commit crime in this country, they hold their record. They know the record, what you commit. These people, are you assassin, killing, murdering people? They put the record. Are you house breakers? They put the record. So even I was so shocked that day when they said it, when we are having meeting. What they say, this meeting I'm telling you was during the time of Ambassador Benga Ashul, let Ambassador Ashul, the one that passed away, he died in South Africa when he was sick. We have this meeting with him. One of South Africans stand up and say, I want to say the truth, that Nigerians are noise makers. Nigeria, you know our voice? Nigeria make noise too much. The Nigerians are not. If Nigerians are selling drugs, real drugs, the main drugs, they will never be in South Africa up to now. Check when I'm telling you, the time of Bengashi was ambassador, not when he was sick. He was ambassador here in South Africa. I'm telling you this. Check how many years ago. He mentioned about the people who are bringing drugs in South Africa. Indians are bringing drugs in South Africa with sheep. You know how the size of sheep? Colon are manufacturing drugs in South Africa. Russia, Algeria, and so on. That the people who are using sheep to bring drugs in South Africa, not Nigerians.
It's all right.
But what Nigeria?
It's all right, sir.
Okay.
Okay, you can continue.
What Nigeria do is that let me call it in this way, boy, servant. For me to survive, they will go to this bus and collect small thing and go and say, who are they selling it in the same group boss who are bringing these drugs into South Africa, because you know that the one person he can't drink one ship of loads of drug. So now when Nigeria make like 1,000 rand, he went outside there to drink alcohol and started boasting. Even he can flash money in front of a woman. He can do something different thing to show I'm a mafia now. I'm a mafia. But let me tell you, in South Africa, go to the whole General Hospital of South Africa. It's full of Nigerian doctors, Nigerian nurses. They don't mention about those people. Go to if you come to South Africa, estate development, people who use their money to build the estate. Nigerians are many, too much here. Teachers, not even teachers, lecturers like Yeboyes, Yeboyes. There's a phone we call Vodacom here. That phone is the first phone we are using when we come to South Africa. Because Yeboyes, I think he come 80 something, becoming a lecturer in university, Omotola, somewhere there, his name. So, thousands of Nigerians are lecturers in university. In every, even securities, big securities, in different way. They don't mention about them. The only people they mention about those who hunger. And those who hunger is the same, most of these refugees that we are talking now, who don't have anything, they want to go and survive by themselves. They started saying Nigeria is selling drugs, Nigeria is selling drugs. Although there's where Nigerians made a mistake, which I want them, because why I have to stand up against it and against it is that those refugee asylum ones will take a drug, go and hide near school. When a school girls or whatever come out, they will give it to them. Sometimes they even corner them with his sweet mouth. That's what we call trafficking, human trafficking. There's some Nigeria, they jail a lot of years, because I said, if government, you find such people, jail them, but there's no nationality in crime. South Africa commit crime, Nigeria commit crime, Zimbabwe commit crime worse than any black of South Africa, black of Africa. And the white people, everybody, even including South Africa. So you come anytime you get to Nigeria, you started shouting, and this thing I'm telling you always cause even take people's life. Like one day, one Tanzania, I don't know what was happening, was because Tanzania selling a lot of drugs in South Africa too. But mistakenly, Tanzania killed a taxi driver. Next thing is they say it's a Nigeria. That's where the fight starts again, until we went and find out and asked the journalists. You know, journalist people always cause more havoc more than people who are not even journalists. There are the people who just go and give that news. Will start, killing will start. So all this Nigeria is selling drug, or that is caused by journalists of South Africa.
Yeah, so I guess on the part of the journalists, that is sensationalism in journalism. Well, it happens at times. Is that right? But now you are the Ezendigo of South Africa. Now, with such position bestowed on you, how well have you been able to, or do you have any right, constitutional right, to protect the interests of Nigerians in South Africa?
Yeah, that is why I mentioned earlier that I formed Nigerian NECASA.
Okay.
Nigerian Citizen Association.
This answer will actually take us to what NECASA is all about. Okay, you can just continue.
Okay. That's NECASA. Whatever happened to a Nigerian or anywhere in the whole South Africa, NECASA must go there. NECASA must look after there. If police kill Nigerians of anybody, NECASA must make sure the person will go to jail or face the justice, because nobody is above the law. And why is always very big successful is because we are working with the government of Nigeria, government of officials. So we form it independent. I find it independent so that there will be no, if Nigerian government maltreating Nigerians here, we can be able to open our mouth to say something, not that maybe you are putting something in our mouth, food, we can't talk. But still, we make sure that we can never do it alone. We can never work without Nigerian government of Nigerian government in South Africa by ambassador or CG endorse it. So they endorse it. After they endorse it, we do the election and do everything and start. So everything we do, we work with it. Nigerian government. The one they will say, no, this one, because they have to give good ideas and what to do. In fact, it's like some of their jobs, we have taken it from them to see the job of their job is lesser. What they know, what they're working in, if like Cape Town, Western Cape, from here to Western Cape is almost 13 hours. There's other places, 10 hours, 6 hours, or whatever. But Nigerian government, immediately one soul die or one soul have a problem, we call upon them. Or even if they hear it before our executive, they will call our executive to join them. They will drop immediately. Whether it's 10 hours or 15 hours, they will use their car and they join the casa, go there, to meet the police commissioner or South African government to make sure Nigeria is safe in this country, to make sure that Nigeria gets a better judgment. You see, even there's some police already that have been jailed because of this that we are talking under the casa. Because before they commit all this crime, they run away. Nobody care about because they believe we don't have a Nigerian community. They can do anything, do away with any crime they commit. But now they are afraid because they know that these people, in fact, the casa almost Nigeria government. So everything we do government. Yeah. So that is.
It's okay now.
That is how
it's all right. Now we've heard stories of fights and killings and all that from South Africa. Now, would you say that anybody, okay, from Nigeria wanting to migrate to South Africa, that with the coverage of NICASA, that is safety for them?
Yeah, very, very, very safety because this NICASA again, as we're talking now, that is why as King I come out. Not that we didn't have another one organization before, but that organization we had before started. I don't know what went wrong with them and the government, especially this thing we are talking. Passport that Nigeria will go to Nigerian consulate to take like 1,000 or 2,000. They turn themselves to become agents. Even make most of Nigerian confuse them not to go Nigerian embassy, Nigerian government house. That is very dangerous. So that they will charge you too much money. That time we haven't have what called OIS. Even if we have it, it is still happening. And the Honorable Adama, that man is a wonderful man. Ambassador Godwin Adama, the one that is Ambassador Robert was working boots because Victoria does not have an ambassador at that time. He was working both two sides because his level is he have got. I think he retired after here. So you must understand what I'm saying. He have already worked too much, but it's very, very good. I have never seen maybe this new consul general called Andrew Iti. The way I see him, I see him as somebody that work like Ambassador Godwin Iti. The one that let us down too much is a consulate called Maliki, Ahmed Maliki, the last consul general. He was messed up everything. What we put in place, he just messed it up. And you know me, I'm not coming to beg you for you to stop. What some of them they don't know that I'm a citizen of South Africa. I may not even go to Nigerian government in 50 years. If I travel to Nigeria, if I do passport, I come back here. And as long as I'm here, Nigerian passport, my own Nigerian passport, is no longer in the system of South Africa. But I don't want to think it in that way because I'm in Nigeria. I can't say, hey, I'm in South Africa. For what reason? You know? But some people, when they see the truth, they won't say it out. So this is the reason why all this problem. They start this Godwin Adama Andrew Zidi, even they got threatening. They will kill them. That's what's happening to them. It come up when some of them started killing each other. That's when you hear Nigeria killing Nigerians. You understand? Because of Curtis and all this started mixing up. I said, no, we can't work like this. Adama, all of them, when all these problems started, they have to call me. Because all of us who live in here a long time, you know who is who. You understand? And I'm somebody who, which way you want it. You want it with settle it in peace, or with war. What again? Or with a shrine, or with the throne of a king. So that is why I have to come out and make sure I find I register, do everything about the CASA, and the CASA is moving very well. You can see since in the CASA, if you are in overseas or in Nigeria, you will see that the CASA is working. You haven't heard too much Nigeria kill Nigeria. Are you getting my point? Nigeria kill Nigeria, and that happened this overcharge passport. This no, because we tell them we Nikasa. I said no, Nikasa can never be agent doing passport. This is not what we come here for. We didn't found Nikasa to start passport business. We must allow our people to go and know their embassy. We must allow our people to go and know their Nigerian consulate. Go there, they will make tea for you. They will serve you nice. That is their house. They will charge you that less money the price the Nigerian government say this is the amount you will pay. You can't continue putting fears on them. You become afraid. You can't go there. They rob you. Some of them. Can you imagine there are some people they charge passport almost let me put it if you plus minus like 100,000 naira. Their passports they didn't see their passport, they didn't see their money. All these cases started coming up when I formed the CASA, when we started working. People started bringing their cases. Some people can throw away their passport and they come and say that, it's organized thing. But the people who are doing this is Nigerians, and sometimes they work with Cameroonians. But if we are there, Cameroonians are run away, not to touch Nigerian passport again, because we have bust them through Godwin Adama. That His Excellency Ambassador Godwin Adama was, I don't know, more than excellent in working for Nigerian government. He did very, very well.
Is that right?
Very, very well.
Is that right? Is that right? Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We are still on with the interview, but right now we'd actually like to take a short break. Okay, we've been discussing South Africa and Operation Dudula, and you've thrown so much light on this issue that have bothered so many till date. We're going to a short break, and when we come back, we are going to, let's say, Nigeria. We are going to take us back to Nigeria, and we'll be talking about Nigeria and political issues in the country. Please don't go away. We'll be back shortly.
On our web shop, you pay a 10% commission plus the transaction fees, and you get the rest. Register now at www.shop.clevenard.com. Start uploading your product and services. We can really sell it on your behalf so you can carry on working on the things important to you. Are you looking to sell any type of product or service and you want to avoid the hassle involved? Selling can be an arduous and time-consuming process. At Clevenard Super Shop, we will be happy to take over the workload of promoting or selling your products or services. All you need to do is to register at www.shop.clevenard.com, enter your shop or vendor information, and then start uploading your product and services. We will do the selling. Now, be ready to get more sales and awareness. Start making more money from your business with Clevenard Super Shop by partnering with us today.
You're welcome back. We are still with His Royal Majesty Anayo Igwilo. Hello, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. You've actually explained so much about life in South Africa that I think most of us out there will have known one or two things by now. But first of all, you are a Nigerian from Anambra State. Okay, now I want to bring us down to Nigeria. We are actually taking the step towards the 2023 general election, and everybody is like, wow, what is going to happen? So how do you evaluate the political arena, Nigeria political arena as it stands now?
Okay, I want to answer you that one. I think you will repeat it again, but I didn't finish clarify this dudula.
Dudula. Oh, you still want us to go back there?
Yeah, I want us to touch because there's some important area I must touch there that is causing even problem with some of their politicians who are not happy with them. So can I go ahead? Can I go ahead and
go ahead? You can go ahead, sir.
Okay. So like now, this Operation Dudula, the way I see them as people who, one, they hate foreigners. Two, by hating foreigners, there's powerful politicians are behind them. Even I can say the ruling party is behind them. Because these people are taking law into their hands. What I'm telling you, if you go to SND again, my Twitter, you will see it where I say it. If you go to my Facebook, it's SND, His Royal Majesty, you will see where I said it. So, how can you come enter somebody's shop without no permission? The owner of the shop does not know that you are coming. You just go there. Anything you see there in the shop, you say all of them is expired. Like people who are selling food, or orange, or banana, or whatever, or vegetable. You say that is expired. You people, you will destroy all of them. And these people will go hunger without nobody compensate them. As I'm telling you, you remember when they brought APs in this land to come and equate some Nigerians during the time of xenophobia. They damaged Nigerian property billions. But up to today, they have never compensated us one cent. I don't know whether Nigerian government are still talking about, because they render a lot of people useless in this country. People who have millions that are now become a beggar. Most of them are selling cars. Now, and the people who did it, nothing happened to them. And the ones that the police of South Africa, we follow them and stand behind them watching the doing this, and I'm telling you now. Police who's supposed to protect every citizen, whether black, white, Indian, any color, but they will join hands. Even if they see the way to be taking their own, they will take. Or even some will remove their uniform and join. So Operation Dudula have caused African immigrants in South Africa a lot of billions and millions. And they took law into their hand. Nobody send them. Nobody arrest them. You just go and destroy people on the streets. You see people who are organized themselves, selling tomatoes, vegetables. They destroy all of them. I asked them, now you have a commissioner for Zondo who are investigating how billions of rand was looted during the time of Jacob Zuma. They call it state captured, but computer captured. It depends how you put it. You are there, ESCOM gone. You are there doing nothing. SAA, South African airline charge more than any other airline in Africa, even Ethiopia. Even AIRIG, when AIRIG was running, they charge more than. They make money because everybody loves their plane. They have good service. But God, SAA went bankrupt. Transnet, PRASA. You know all these big entity for PRASA is for transport, train, you know, railway or the other things that brings money. They use pay contract that somebody will do with 1 million rand. They will use pen to write 10 million rand so that they will collect 9 million or whatever. Those people who stole money in South Africa, who render you people useless, you are not fighting them. You forget about them and go and start destroying tomato, vegetable. Can you imagine that? Vegetable, tomato, people who are selling tomato to survive, sleeping, and the people who stole millions are sleeping at home, enjoy big cars, enjoy hotels in different way. I ask government, if this thing starts, I will call the youth of Nigeria to face their own company. If you continue doing this, don't think there's no king, because I don't want to believe. I'm not a king who will be going up and down, and because I mind my business by I'm after Nigeria. I'm not anything king for South Africa or whoever is for Nigeria, and I must first the work of Nigeria. If there's no work for Nigeria, I sit my place. I'm not just somebody you will see. It's just sufficient they started knowing that, so because there's a time I'm not saying anything before I started talking. So if you continue it, okay, Jacob Zuma disobey court order by going to Commissioner for Zondo. They jail him 1 year and 5 months, 15 months. So that these people we are calling dudula now organize protest. Say they will go and protest. Why must Jacob Zuma will go to jail? Former President Jacob Zuma, why must he go to jail? When we wake up early in the morning, where they end up their protest is all the companies, industries, foreign industries, companies, even a lot of them have left South Africa. Some of them are going to New Zealand. Some of them are going to Australia. Some Nigeria. Some of them are going back to Nigeria. Different countries are going back. They went there and loot everything, including the can I say police or whoever that's supposed to stop them. That is where this dudula come out. to the money to protect one more called Mapoya more in Soweto. Now government say he's doing fine. Now since then he have been creating a xenophobic attack different way, killing. Okay, officer a few weeks ago they have murdered more than 50 people. So this is the problem. This is dudula. They don't have power to be destroy foreign or South African business because
it's okay, sir.
Yeah,
I understand your point, sir. But I want to believe that there is a Nigerian ambassador to South Africa over there. What is their duty? What are they doing about all this?
No, they're working. They're working because you know that this thing is not for only Nigeria. It's for the whole South Africa. Yeah. It's even the people who they face more, the worst is Zimbabwe. Not even Nigeria. They face Mozambique and Zimbabwe too much. Although in the other side, you can't blame them. We're facing Zimbabweans. And the more reason this is dudula Operation Dudula come out more is because South African police, immigration, custom, all of them are more corrupt than any other police. I don't know whether Sri Lanka, Haiti, and Sri Lanka, and South African police and whatever, who is more corrupt than each other. They are too much corrupt. So that's why they take law into their hand. If the police can't do the job, let us do it. Because there's as I'm telling you, some foreigners, especially Zimbabweans, they acquire guns, everything. They kill. They take your phone, they will kill you. Anything, they will kill you. They hijack properties there and there. Yes, what they are doing is, but they must do it with the law of South Africa. They mustn't do it or doing it out of wickedness or saying foreigners. But you know those people who are doing it. They know the truth is that they know that the people that are fighting, the people who are committing all this crime are Zimbabweans. But they don't want to mention them and Tanzania. They don't want to go to them. They forget about them. Because that's why I say everything they say Nigeria. They use Nigeria to cover up whatever they are doing. But not Nigeria. Nigeria that doing their business. Some even going home. You see, willingly to establish business in Nigeria because business is moving in Nigeria. Even there's a time I call Nigerians in South Africa. Instead of you to lose your life here, why are you running away from your father's land? Go back home. There is business. People are making it. Many Nigerians who went to home are calling me. Why can't you come home? One business is in Nigeria. Things are going. Nigerians forget about social media. What we are seeing social media. This is Boko Haram. All this. Although we go there later, but I'm telling you, instead of you to be king in South Africa with the people who are doing this is the small boys. Some of them they're not even hearing come. They don't speak any. Whether you teach them whatever you can teach them, they don't want to listen to you. In front of police, you see them, they rob somebody, do everything. Enter people's shop, pack their property, hijack cars, everything. So government must declare whether these people, whether they give them license or power or the law that is backing them to be going to shop and destroy the business of blacks. Because South Africa is blacks. Africa is blacks. Why must you be killing your own Africa? That is why they hate the leader of EFF called Julius Malema, because Julius Malema refused nothing like that. It can't be killing Black Africa, stealing their things, no law. Sometimes police arrest him, but you know that they just leave him because it's like government is behind him. I don't know. But this is where Nigerian government must, both in Nigeria or here, must open eyes on them by using these small kids, using them to cause a xenophobic attack. And the other side, they will tell you there's no xenophobic attack in South Africa. Yeah, but you see it is happening. You see it. Why I come out to say something? Because they say it's criminal. They are criminals. So if you call them criminals, I have to come and condemn criminals, because nobody would like criminal to be. You wouldn't like armed robber to come into your house to rob you and kill you. Because they say they are criminals. Let these criminals go home. Let the police do their job. They have police. They have everything.
All right. I know you said one or two things about my next question, but I still want to know, what do you think the South African government can do to rectify these issues on ground?
The South Africa is a country that politicizes anything in their life. Their politics is irritating. You understand? Everything they turn it, everything they will do normal way, they will turn it into politics. That's why I'm telling you, they will come out and say, dudula, they are not xenophobic attack, South Africa, not that, this. They will use politics to cover everything up, and that's it. So South Africa is a country that totalize everything they are doing. In fact, anything South African politics, they politicize it. That's what happened in South Africa.
It's okay.
Can't you see? Even I come up to go against those of South Africa who say Ramaphosa must step down. For you to understand their politics, the people who are calling him, because those people who loot the state fund, ANC asked them to step aside. Now they're supporting these hooligans. Even ESCON, they're supporting those things to be happening, so that they frustrate Ramaphosa to go away there. You forget that people are dying, a lot of things are happening. You are accusing somebody who have millions. This President Ramaphosa is like almost owner of MTN. He's like almost owner of McDonald. He's billionaire before become president of South Africa. You are accusing him. He didn't report that somebody come to your house to rob you. They stole $4 million in your farm. In Ramaphosa's business, I'm not talking about South African government tax. I'm not talking about South African government property. But these people who are eating, why he didn't clear the money? That is not rubbish politics. Money is for him, farm is for his own. How can you ask him to step aside? It's because the advice in democracy. They can't do that in any other African country like Uganda. Museveni will roast you. Many countries, they will roast you.
Is all right, sir. And in the process of our discussions, you did mention that Nigerians that are having these difficulties in staying in South Africa, you advise most of them to come back to Nigeria. Why most of them think that Nigeria is not a conducive environment for them to stay and then do business. But now Nigerians are actually trying to get it right in a run of the race towards 2023 general election. Now, I think I asked that question earlier, but I'll repeat it again. How do you see it? Do you see a difference from what we are seeing now after 2023 general election in Nigeria?
Yeah, you can see by yourself, you can see for yourself in Nigeria that Christians have woken up. Nigerians, youths, those when even including me, when your mother will call you, let's go and vote. You say, hey, leave me, I'm still sleeping. You can see nobody want to sleep again. Now everybody want to go and vote. The only problem I'm seeing as a king in Nigerian election is that this insecurity. One, two. If they ring election against P2B, is another problem again. Three. A Muslim can never go and choose a Muslim to become his vice. In a Nigeria that we have a lot of Muslims, we have a lot of Christians. Christian is even more population than you. Because that's the marginalization we are talking about for many years in Nigeria. They're supposed to put everything in order. 4, Tinubu APC made a very blunder mistake. Tinubu is very, very sick. You see where Nigeria going because of Buhari is not okay. Buhari is sick. Buhari is already is sick before become president of Nigeria. But if they were working together, understand each other together, even if he's sick, people he appoint to support him can support him to work. But to the people President Buhari appoint when he say he fight corruption, they notice that he is sick. Maybe there's a time they give British doctors said that President Buhari should not work over time because of the way he lost memory. I don't know whether you hear it too. But I'm telling you what they say. I read it in the news. That at a certain time he work, let him rest. He mustn't overwork himself. But this our Nigerian politicians use it now. They will go like what I'm talking about South Africa. They will go and write one bogus project. Go to him when they notice that maybe he's losing that memory now. They will go there to present it his side. He will sign it. And when he signs, President will sign. There's nothing he can do. They went and loot. The way they're looting Nigerian money is like where you just carry a trailer load, a tanker to go and to river to take water. No, and that is not what President Buhari wants. But there's nothing he can do because he must think of his health before pushing the person who commit crime. Because he can't do the two at the same time if he still want to live life. So now tenure is ending. Now APC, how can Tinubu want to become president when you even falling when you are campaign? Even Buhari was strong when he was campaigning. He didn't fall one day. He just go to London for normal check, normal. But you are seeing even Tinubu own is worse than Buhari. How can you, in a country that is what of 200 or 400 million. Somebody who are very sick, who go and downgrade his age than even the first daughter. What to do? And what Tinubu is telling you there is always saying, preaching, is my turn. So it's your turn to go and sit in the Asaro without minding about Nigeria. Because that's what he's preaching. Everywhere you go, I'm watching him in Cape. He continue saying, it's my turn. Even when you hear what he's talking, he can say this man is not there. He will recruit 15 million soldiers. They will eat agbado, maize, cassava.
Start your own internet radio station for as low as €6.99 per month. We provide affordable radio streaming and hosting plans for everyone. And there are two main things that make us the best. We are here to make high-performance radio hosting online affordable and to outshine all the others when it comes to hosting plans and broadcasting services. High quality. Stream at any bitrate with our wide range of Icecast and Shoutcast hosting plans. Auto DJ. Easily start broadcasting with our complete automation platform. No software is required. Unlimited. All plans include unlimited listeners and bandwidth, allowing you to broadcast worry-free. Broadcast worry-free with unlimited internet radio hosting. We provide premium streaming services with unbeatable pricing and quality support. Create your own online radio station today. it.clevenard.com.
Which presidential candidate have you ever seen saying such all this rubbish? Like you are a child. You find that he's not fit. Shetima or his vice. That is where is the war safe, because you will know that he is one who believes Sharia law. You know that Shetima or whatever former governor is one who brought Sharia law. He's one who went to Egypt to pay $100,000 to marry a child of 13 years old. You remember when women was against it? So why? You mean there's no women in Nigeria? You go and pay $100,000 when people are dying. Already they have their own law. So what I am seeing as the spiritual reign is that both Muslim and Christian should pray very hard. If Nigerian and Muslim didn't pray very hard, I don't think in Nigeria we finish the heat 2023.
It's all right. So what do you think?
Okay. That's why I'm saying 2023. If all these things I'm saying, one of them go wrong, Nigeria will divide. Nigeria will break away. Nigeria will be dead. If the whole Christian will come out and vote P2B, and he went and ring it to say he want Atiku to be president because he's a PDP. They know because of the sharing money. Every village you go now, every village in each state you go now, as I'm talking to you now, they have meetings. Go and share what they go there. They keep we call it organic. There's something you need to give news if you don't have microphone in a village. Come with your wife, your children, to come and get your own money from PDP or APC. There is money they brought to you to share. Please tell me, is it where Nigeria will give after sharing all this money? They are sharing. That's why Wike upon billions of dollars is spent. Can't you see what happened to him? He's he can be mad, always mad already, that governor of River State, because he's already mad. So, when Nigeria need the youth, you see these two people they brought to us to come and rule Nigeria, P2B, and his, I forget his name, that Ahmed Ward, his second, his deputy. Yeah. I mean, P2B is the vice president, Labour Party is number one. And at least before they finish their tenure, another young people who come up again to rule Nigeria. You find that we will be getting it right. You see? And again, now, like where I come from, Anambra, Igbo land, we have a big problem there. Whatever happened, President Buhari must release Nnamdi Kanu before election.
Is all right, sir. I think that will constitute a subject for another day entirely. But now you've spoken so well about Nigerian politics as we walk toward 2023, and then we'll see where your interest lies. That you are of the opinion that age and good health has to do with good leadership. Now,
yes.
You have to leave us with the last word, and I want you to give advice to the religious leaders in Nigeria, the youth, and then the Igbos. Let's just say all Nigerians. What is your last word for the entire Nigerians as we take this road towards a better Nigeria?
The advice I will give them, I will tell them that we don't have any other country as our own. You see, when I say I'm a citizen of South Africa, doesn't mean that if there's something will happen, even they can, any country who they can invoke your citizenship. Any country can invoke your citizen. You say go back to your country. So what I'm trying to say that we don't have any other country except Nigeria. We must make Nigeria great. We must make Nigeria, rebranding the name of Nigeria from the youth of Nigeria. We must reclaim Nigeria from corrupt politicians. We must reclaim Nigeria from criminal elements who are sponsoring terrorists to destroy our good Nigeria. So I advise Yoruba, because it's three tribe, Yoruba, Igbos, and Hausa. Entire Nigeria, both in Nigeria and abroad, overseas. Let us come together, wherever you are. Put your own. To rule Nigeria, all these politicians, they have money, they are not asking you money. But open your mouth to put what will benefit Nigeria. Nigeria need to have industries there and there. Nigeria need to have steady power. Nigeria need to have a very clean water. Nigeria need to have like all those people, rich people or poor people. They having problem. Some go to India, some go to London to go and treat themselves. We need to have a good hospitals in Nigeria. General hospital, they must equip it more than even private one. This Nigerian education in Nigeria, you can see it's dead. Month to month, year to year, there is strike. It wasn't like that before. when they're supposed to be in the school, they won't be in the school. And this is bringing a lot of all this stealing, all this crime, Yahoo, or whatever. All this thing is because they are not in the school. They become bored. They carry computer. From a present computer, they're thinking where to go and rob. I'm telling the youths of Nigeria, crime does not pay. Rather, crime will land you in prison and you may be jailed for life. If you are lucky, they can bring you out. If you are not lucky, you may die in prison. They should stop both this Yahoo, all this ritual for money, for nothing. Nobody, you must work hard. In Nigeria, the whole world know Nigerians who work very hard. Nigerians who are living outside Nigeria work very hard. That is how our parents taught us. So this time of 2023 election, youth, I want the youth to be more involved in politics. This 2023, they must come out en mass. They vote, they guide their vote. They must make sure we deliver people who have good health, people who have certificates. You can't say, I want to be president, I didn't go to school. How are you going to talk to Joe Biden? How are you going to talk to Boris Johnson? He's already resigning, I don't know. And the other, even Ramaphosa of South Africa, how are you going to talk to him? So you must have university level. Then from there, we will be talking about restructuring Nigeria, because Nigeria must be restructured, or else one set of group, minority, will be looting, and most of them see when Abacha died, his money is still coming. Money can never finish, generation can never finish. Nigeria got something. God bless us with it. Mineral resources, good weather, everything. We love Nigeria.
Clevenard Business Matchmaker is an innovative social platform that delivers result-driven campaigns and marketing solutions for businesses in all sectors, such as law firms, restaurants, hospitality, real estate, medical finance, manufacturers, beauty, events, retailers. In fact, we are the marketing social platform for everything. A dating site for businesses matchmaking. At Clevenard, we bring together startups and more established businesses together, where you can find people who share your interests. Members can build their profiles, send messages, friend people, interact with each other, share interests, and much more. Take a minute to fill in your profile and tell the world about yourself. At Clevenard Business Matchmaker, we know that personalized online identity and business timeline are crucial to the growth of every business. We've designed Clevenard Business Matchmaker to help businesses to own a personalized timeline in just 2 minutes. Easy search functionality. The personalized timeline is designed to feature all your business ideas with complete search functionalities, which help users navigate through all your listed services, products, or ideas for customers to contact you directly. Sign up today at www.clevenard.com. It's free.
Nigeria is, you can't talk anything about Africa without talking about Nigeria. Our brain is even working more than Jewish brain. Our brain is computer in itself. You can see somebody who didn't go to schools, started speaking. So what I'm saying, let us join hands. Go and get your PVC. It's the only PVC will serve you in this 2023 election. And very important here, if you know that you have registered in Lagos, PVC in Lagos last year, this year, don't go to Abuja to go and register another one, because it will disqualify you. Are you getting my point? If you know that you have registered for PVC, don't go second time. Go and get the one you register. If they don't want to give you, you can cry, sit, cry. Somebody must help you out to give you PVC, because I can see, as I'm talking to you now, I can see that where they will use to qualify some presidential aspirant is from PVC, because some people they register. If you're in Lagos, you register in Lekki. Last year, this year you're going to Ikeja to go and register another one.
Is that right, sir? Is that right, sir? Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful time with you this afternoon, and we do hope that one of these days you'll be a guest on My Opinion. Seriously, thank you so much for being our guest today. Is that right? And the viewers will thank you.
I don't know. I was surprised when he called me and said I will be interviewed. I said, who give you my number? How do you know me? Because I don't just come out anyhow. How? You know? Yeah. And this is how I'm always getting surprised all the time. Before you know, another person always, and which is good. Someone is good to remind you that you be Magamaga. You want someone to be recognize you. It's God who do anything.
You obviously have wealth of experience that I would like you to share with our target audience. But some other time, definitely would like to bring you on board. So thank you so much, and His Royal Majesty Igwilo. All right, thank you so much. And the viewers is where we come to the end of our program for today. Till next time, when we come your way with another edition, another guest on this program, I remain Frank Alidemudia saying bye from here.
Thank you very much. And as a king, if I didn't bless